Hello everyone. In this session, we are discussing about remaining sequential container, that is list and dequeue. Also, we are demonstrating the execution of this list sequential container. So, sequential containers store elements in a linear sequence like a line. That is element 0, next element is element 1, element 2, up to the last element, that is element n. So, list is one of the sequential container. List functions for object t. So if there is list and t, with the help of name t, if you are creating the list, then t dot sort, it is one of the function for the sorting in ascending order. Like that, t dot pop front. So pop values from list. So from list value is deleted from the front side. T dot merge, and in a bracket we are passing other object of list. So two lists are merged. So remove other objects and insert it into the T. So two lists are merged with the help of merge function. T dot unique, it removes duplicate elements from the list T. Next is list functions are t dot swap with the other object. So it exchange the contents of these two lists. First list is t and other list is passed into in this place of other object. T dot assign iterator 1 comma iterator 2 replaces contents with element in range of iterators. So we are replacing the contents in the range iterator 1 and iterator 2. These are the two iterator values. T dot remove values. It erases all the instances of values. Like that clear, it will be removes all the values in that list. Next is about list containers. Integer array 5. So it is an array of 5 elements. So we are creating list with the help of array. So all these 5 elements are now present in list. List name is li here. So li dot pop back means we are deleting element at the back side. So 13 is deleted. Li dot push back, so pushing element, that is inserting element at the back end. So 15 is inserted. Like that, li dot prop front, so front element is deleted. So 12 is deleted. Like that, li dot push front 8, so 8 is pushing front of that list. Then li dot insert, so here is iterator value is provided, so that 19 is inserted at that iterator pointing value or at that indexing. Next, some of the functions of dequeue class. So again, dequeue, it is a sequential container. Sequential container store element in linear sequence. So dequeue having some functions. D dot front, it returns a reference or costs a reference to the first component of D. D dot back, return a reference to the last component of D. D dot size, it returns the size of the dequeue. D dot push back, same, it is pushing the element at the back end. Push front, it is pushing the element, that is inserting the element at the front. Same, pop back and pop front, that is the element, deleting the element from the front and from the back. So iterators, as we know, iterators are pointer that points or that indicate indices to the that container. So iterators are pointer like entities that are used to access individual elements in a container. So often they are used to move sequentially from element to element. That is iterator pointing to the element 1, then element 2, then element 3, like that up to element n. A process calling iterating through a container. So whenever iterator moving from 1 to n, it is called a iterating through that container. So here are one declaration of iterator for the vector. So vector in a bracket int, then scope resolution iterator and iterator name. So with the help of that iterator, we are checking all the elements of this, or we are traversing all elements of this vector of size 4. So the iterator corresponding to the class vector int is of the type, so vector int and scope resolution operator iterator name. It is a declaration of iterator. So the member functions begin and end, return an iterator to the first and pass the last element of a container. So v dot begin pointing to the beginning element, without end pointing to the ending element, and in between, if we are traversing the element, we need a iterator to point in that position. So iterator categories, there are five iterator categories: input, output, forward, bidirectional, and random access. Not every iterator can be used with every container. So as usual, there are some types of container: sequential container, then derived container, associative container. Like that, there are some types of iterators. So five types. Not every iterator can be used with every container. For example, the list class provide no random access iterator, because list class not having the random access, so random access iterator not support to this. Every algorithm requires an iterator which is a certain level of capability. For example, to use the operator, you need a random access iterator. So iterators are divided into five categories. So there are some forward iterators that are moving only in a forward directional, then bidirectional iterator that are moving in a two directional, that is forward and backward, that is two directional. Then there is input iterators that only forward only, for reading only, operator forward only and for writing purpose. Then bidirectional, it is for forward and backward for both reading and writing. Random access iterators are moving randomly forward, backward, anywhere for the reading and writing. Next, we are discussing about implementation of list. So this is the program for the list container. It is a sequential container. Include IO stream. It is a basic header file. Then include iterator, because we are using the iterator here for traversing or iterating that list. Include list. This file also required whenever we are using the list container. Using namespace std. So here is one function, while show list, for iterating with the help of that iterator. Here is iterator is created. So this iterator is for list. So list integer, iterator type is integer, iterator it is a iterator name. So with the help of that it, we are traversing through the list, that is show list function. In the integer main, we have created two list. One is gq list 1, another is gq list 2, both of the type the integer. So first having the element from 0, 10. Okay, so we are having the elements I into 2, that is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, like that. There are 10 elements. In the second list, they are having the element 0, 3, 6, 9, like that. Okay, so the both lists are created with the help of these pushback and push front functions I into 2. So I is value 0, I into 2 0. So firstly, one element, that is 0 element is inserted, then 1 into 2, so 2 element is inserted. Like that, we are taking creating the list. Then we are showing the list, show list gq1. So first list will be displayed, show list gq list 2, second list will be displayed. Next operation are the gq list dot front and gq list dot back. So it display the front element and back element of that list. So list 1 front element and list 1's back element. Then gq list pop front. So front element is deleted, show list gq list. So whenever front element is deleted, then again we are showing the list. Okay, side by we are checking the execution. Okay, so GQ list, first list is created 0, 2, 4, 6, like that for the 10 numbers, and second list again I into 3 for the 10 numbers. Then we are checking GQ list one's front element, that is 0, this one, and last element, that is back element 18. Then we are pop front, that is front element of GQ list 1, that is 0. So 0 is deleted. Now list having 9 values. Then again we are deleting the back element of GQ list second. So second list having last element 0. So this will be deleted. So we are having up to 3. Then GQ list 1 reverse. Reverse is one of the function. With the help of that we are reversing the list. So this list that is GQ list 1 is reverse. Now GQ list is here and that will be placed reverse with the help of reverse. Then GQ list 2 dot sort. Second list is sorted with the help of sort operation. So all these operations are happens or we are used in this program. Thank you everyone.